From the Twin Cities, this is Nighttime's Variety with Jolene Benoit.
Thank you. That's nice. Thank you. Hello, and welcome to the show tonight. With us is songwriter Hal Atkinson, who has written scores for theater productions, and Hal is well known around here for his commercial songwriting. And tonight we're going to feature Hal on a couple of songs that are his favorites. I'm going to even get to sing with him on one of those, so I'm looking forward to that. Also with us is Michael Johnson. One of the nice things about having a music show like this in Minnesota is that we have a lot of nationally known recording artists who live right here, like Michael Johnson, who is certainly one of the most popular. I don't know, there aren't very many people around who haven't heard the song Bluer Than Blue, and I like that song a lot, but I really like the songs that Michael's going to sing tonight. Please welcome Michael Johnson.
He believes that if he is strong, she'll be impressed and she'll start to care. The way he sees it, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? He's just holding on to nothing. Don't pretend that he doesn't know. Maybe holding on to nothing beats the hell out of letting go. He's in love with the lady, she's in love with her appetite. She sees him as a maybe, he sees her as a future wife. He believes that if he is strong, he can hold up his half and more. The way he sees it, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? He's just holding on to nothing. Don't pretend that he doesn't know. Maybe holding on to nothing beats the hell out of letting go. He's just holding on to nothing. Don't pretend that he doesn't know. Maybe holding on to nothing beats the hell out of letting go. Thank you.
Tremendous. Michael, I love that so much. I love that to see you as a solo performer. How does that differ from recording albums with lots of other players?
Oh, there's a lot of ways, really. I mean, I think there's a lot more power with the big bands and rockets going off and timpani and everything,
Sure.
you know. And there's a lot more intimacy with the solo stuff. So I like to do both.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're in the process of recording an album right now, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You have that finished, or are we halfway finished?
I
or
thought
what
I
are we-
had it finished, yeah. No, I wrote down, in fact, on my notes, albums are not finished when I think they're going to be
Okay.
finished. I have 10 songs recorded, and I'm going to go back in and do some more. And then we'll
Okay.
choose the best of those.
When might that be? release? Do you have any idea about that?
No, I did have an idea, and now I don't.
Okay.
I don't have, couldn't tell you.
What can we look for musically with that album, Michael? Is that going to be the Michael that we all know, or are you going to break away from
Well,
what is normal for you?
I'm still a balladeer, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
The romantic king.
Oh, yeah. I'm a sucker for sad songs.
So
And
am I.
there'll be more acoustic guitar and more singing. I do more background vocals and everything. And the orchestration won't be so much a standard rhythm section as much as, I hate to scare anybody with it. It's not what it sounds like, but it's almost kind of high tech. You know, we've got some sci-fi toys in there, you know, some
Okay.
new outboard electronic equipment and a synthetic drummer and synthesized keyboards and stuff.
He's going to
and-
start naming all this stuff, and I'm not going to
Right.
understand what any of those
Oh,
are.
well,
but-
I don't either. And hopefully, you know, that kind of mechanistic background juxtaposed with a humanoid like myself
Okay.
will be
Be able
good.
to do that.
I don't-
Michael, you know, a lot of people in this business live with the expectations of one day becoming a successful recording artist. And I read where you said you just had no idea that would ever happen. How are you living with that fame and, I don't want to say fortune, I guess we never know quite what people
No,
do
we
with their
don't.
money, but how do you deal with that fame now and all?
Things don't seem to be much different. I thought they were for a while, and that was the change, my attitude. I kind of fell for it, and I thought I was hoop-de-doo.
Sure.
And now I'm just back to, I like music for music, and I'm real lucky that I get paid for it,
Yeah.
and that I can make a living at it. So nothing has changed.
You are obviously a very emotional person, and you sing songs that are very heartfelt. And I know when I ran into you in Los Angeles last year, we were sitting in publishing houses looking for tunes.
right.
And what do you look for when you're listening to songs? Do you, for lyrics, the music, or is there anything in particular?
Yeah, well, I have to believe it, you know. And since it's not my song, I have to believe that it's I have to make it my own.
Sure.
And even if that means changing of to the or whatever, personalizing it that way. And I think of my vocal textures, and I think of stuff like that. But really, I have to believe in it. And like I say, I'm just a sucker for ballads, hopeless.
And then the lyric has maybe a little bit to do with things that are going on in your life at this time or that
Oh,
time?
yeah, whatever I'm preoccupied with, yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Your next song is going to be
The song I'm preoccupied
a
with.
preoccupied with. Yes, it's a song about
It's called I Want a Son.
I Want a Son.
Yes, and any day now, that will be, well, I'll let the song tell
Okay.
you about it.
Okay. You might get both. You might get, or you might get triplets or something like that.
I'll write a new verse.
Once again, I want to remind you that Michael Johnson has a concert on December 26th at Orchestra Hall at 8 o'clock. This seems to be kind of an annual event for Michael Johnson, and I'm going to run out and buy my ticket. Please welcome once again, Michael Johnson.
I want a son, someone I can blame for turning gray, to share my name and share my day, to share the things I've earned, the lessons that I've learned along the way. He'll have a friend and we'll have fun. I love to laugh and I would love to have a son. I want a girl twirling round the room in pink and blue, to count on me to see her through, to worry when I'm late, to tell me that I'm great when it's not true. She'll have a friend and we'll have fun. I'd love a daughter just as much as I would love to have a son. I wanna care, I wanna wonder where they are. I wanna see that they go farther than me, to carry on the things I love after I'm gone. forgetting me. I'd be good for them, I really would. I'd be the one who understood, who'd always be around and never let them down. I never could. He'd have a friend and we'd have fun. She'd have a friend, we'd all be one. I'd give the world to have a girl or have a son.
Thank you.
Once again, we're going to ask Michael Johnson to do a song called
People still dance in the dark.
People Still Dance in the Dark. Welcome again, Michael Johnson.
Life here on earth, starting at birth, it's hard to look straight in the eye. You're naked and blind, so they slap your behind just to see that you know how to cry. They send you to school, they assume you're a fool, so they write in your name on your shoes. When you get on your feet, then they make you compete just to see that you know how to lose. But people still dance in the dark, hold hands in the park, make a wish up above. Things aren't as bad as they sometimes appear, 'cause people still fall in love. If you're shy when you're young, then the cat's got your tongue. If you're skinny, they say you eat like a bird. Then they put you to sleep, counting all of their sheep just to see that you're part of the herd. Weary and worn, tattered and torn, the journey must come to an end. When they lower you down, it's the love that you found that would make you go through it again. 'Cause people still dance in the dark, hold hands in the park, send a wish up above. Things aren't as bad as they sometimes appear, 'cause people still fall in love. And they dance in the dark, hold hands in the park, send a wish up above. Things aren't as bad as they sometimes appear, 'cause people still fall in love.
Thank you.
I heard me a sermonette. Have you heard it yet? With that soulful message that you won't soon forget. It talks about real true love that people lost sight of with their soulful living and scorning the heavens above. It tells you to love one another. It says that each man's your brother. Live right, 'cause you know that you reap what you sow, and so to have no regrets and to find what you're missing, bow your head and listen to this sermonette. Ba-do-do-do, ba-do-do-do-do-do-down. La-do-do-do-down, la-dee-do-do, la-da-do-da-da-do, ba-dum, ba-da-down. It tells you to, yes, it tells you to love one another. It says that each man's your brother. Live right, 'cause you know that you reap what you reap, what you sow, to have no regrets and to find what you're missing. Bow your head and listen to this sermonette. Bow your head and listen to this sermonette. Bow your head and listen to this sermonette.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. A special thanks to Michael Johnson for sharing his beautiful songs with us tonight. And be sure to tune in next week once again for the Christmas show, and the wall is coming up in the future. And thanks to Hal Atkinson, too. And Hal, you're going to take the show out for us, aren't you?
Certainly.
Okay. Good night, everybody.